Hey friends, I'm about to show you how to make 50 reels in about 20 minutes or less. I'm going to show you in real time, so buckle down. This is going to be a full tutorial. I am like a visual learner and a visual teacher. If you've never met me before, my name is Rye, also known as Revenue with Rye on all social media platforms. And I'm just about to give you the tea, okay? Because I see a lot of people that are struggling with content. I'm going to use some AI tools that you may not have ever seen before, but we're about to literally make like 50 reels in the next I'm going to try to buckle it down to like 10 minutes, but I know I talk a lot, as you can see in the past 10 seconds. So go ahead and save this post or comment "I'm ready" below, so that if you need to pause this video and go do what I'm doing and then come back to finish watching it, you won't actually lose the post that I'm posting this on, okay? So comment "I'm ready" below to make sure that you keep locked in and you're able to save this post for later, okay? So first and foremost, we need to find the keywords that people are currently searching for. How are we going to do that? We're going to use Creator Search Insights on TikTok. Now, hold on, because if you're someone that's on Instagram or something else, you're like, I'm not using TikTok. That's okay. Because TikTok performs like a search engine, just like Google, just like YouTube. So you'll be able to find some trending keywords, things that people are actively searching for right now, right here on TikTok. And if you want to use these same keywords and go put it on your Instagram post, that's okay, okay? But this is just our starting point. If you are international and you don't have Creator Search Insights, yes, I have a lot of international students, then I want you to go to answerthepublic.com and you'll be able to find very similar results to what we're about to find here on Creator Search Insights. So you just go to TikTok, go to your search bar, type in Creator Search Insight like this, and then this will pop up. Then I'm going to click View, and this is where I'll be able to type in something that is similar to what it is that I'm probably looking for right now. I'm going to actually type it in manually because I know a lot of you that are watching this, a lot of people are going to have different niches. So I just want you to think of one main keyword or a couple words that are very, very hyper specific to whatever your niche is. And that's how we're going to find some extra keywords that we're going to use. So let's say I want to type in side hustle, because I know a lot of you guys are probably in some type of side hustle niche or something similar to it, right? And so from here, I don't want you to just choose anything. I want you to choose a word that has an upward red arrow, because that means that the word is high volume. It's currently like trending right now. So the higher the percentage, the more it's being searched, and the better you have at ranking for that keyword and getting seen by the people that you want to be seen by. But more than that, I don't want you to just choose a word that's trending. I also want you to find one that additionally has a high number over here, because it might be trending, but that doesn't mean that there's a lot of people typing it into their search bar. Does that make sense? Like for instance, this is a perfect example. It is trending. However, it's only got 4.7 thousand searches. I'm not wasting my time on that, okay? So I want you to find something that's trending and has a high search volume. So let's see, side hustles for nurses. That sounds good. Let's see, side hustles to start with no money. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, we might use that one. So side hustles to start with no money. That is going to be the keyword that we are going to search for. Now, a lot of times I will teach you how to use some of the videos that are already showing right here, so that way you can use those as like your template or your the structure that you could be using for your video. But I'm actually going to show you something a little bit different right now. Inside my training, inside my community, I show all different types of methods, but this one here, we're going to use this exact keyword in our content, okay? And I'm going to show you what to do with it here in a second. Now, again, we're not going to choose something that's not relevant to what we talk about. We're not going to choose something that we have no idea what to use in that content. So I'm going to go here inside Digital Product Sales School, which is my community where I teach people step by step, like how I'm showing you right now, how to find their niche, how to create products, how to set it up in their storefront, and not just ebooks. Like we create a little bit of everything in here: coloring books, activity pages, planners, stickers. We do a little bit of everything, and we're constantly adding more training in here. But where we're actually going to go is here inside the content mastery module. We're going to use the custom bot that I created for my students to help them create content that actually gets in front of people that we want to see it. So I'm going to say, now let's go back and look. What was that keyword that we were going to use? Side hustles to start with no money. Okay. Give me 30 content ideas for targeting side hustles to start with no money. I want to help beginners and give them ideas based on my life, based on side hustles I've tried that actually work. And you literally didn't even have to type all of that in there. But now it's going to give me some ideas. And then, of course, such a good keyword, targeting beginners. Okay, cool. So it's basically giving me the okay that these are going to be some good hooks. Now, here's the kicker, though. If you were to type something in here that's too broad, I've already trained it on the back end to make sure that it gives you good results that will help you get in front of people that actually want what it is that you have. So if I had not have been as specific in this prompt, it would have it would have helped me understand how to make better content and how to target better so I can get in front of buyers, not just everybody. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to take these hooks. And you know what? I'm going to say, rewrite these in a single column table format, no headings, no numbers. Okay, I'm going to have it write it like that, because then what I'm going to show you next is how we're going to create what am I trying to say? How we're going to create these reels in a matter of seconds, okay? And so I'm going to let this write it out. I'm going to come back here in about 5 seconds. It might not even take 5 seconds, to be honest, because it's writing these things out fast. Let's look at them. I tried 5 no money side hustles. Here's what actually worked. They told me I needed money to start. I proved them wrong. Ooh, let's go. These free side hustles are how I got my confidence back. Come on, Lord. 3 things every new hustler must know before starting, even if you're broke. Oh, come through. Come through. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take it. It was done before I finished getting hype. I was too hyped too long. It's already done. Okay, so you know what? We're going to go to the next step. I'm going to copy these, okay? And I'm going to go in here to Canva. And you know what? I'm going to create a brand new video because in case you didn't know, Canva AI just came out with its epic video creator using VO3, which is a very, very expensive video generator that makes the videos look realistic, like no other AI that you've ever seen. And so let me just pull up one of the videos that I created yesterday. You may have seen my post where I talked about how I made it. I had used a prompt that said, create a video of an elegant, classy black woman with long body wave hair walking down the street. She's wearing a long turquoise dress with tan fur coat. She has a lot of gold jewelry and fancy sunglasses, right? That's the prompt that I gave it. And this is the video that it generated. Let me show you. She is a boss, a queen, and it did everything I said. The dress, the fur coat, the color scheme, because this is my branding, is the color scheme is my branding. But I was like, you know what? I need her to zoom out a little bit because I want to see her shoes. So this is the second video that it gave me because I said do it again further back so that she's wearing some expensive turquoise and gold heels. And look, oh my, I'm going to just play it because this is crazy. Bad. She is bad. Okay. I'm sorry. This is a new feature inside Canva. So if you have Canva Pro, baby, you need to go watch it ASAP. Okay. All right. So you can download the video from here. So if you wanted to edit inside of TikTok or something, you absolutely could. But I'm going to show you how to make a whole bunch of reels all at once. Okay. So I'm going to actually use the Canva editor. And it's going to pull up this video for me. But I actually want to change the format to vertical, obviously, because, you know, we're on TikTok. We're on all the things, right? So I'm going to resize this to vertical. Resize, okay, and I'm going to use, I don't want to use Instagram Square. I want to use a Instagram Reel like this. So I'm going to use Instagram Reel, copy and resize. Okay, fantastic. It's going to take about 2 seconds, and it's going to make this into a vertical format instead of a horizontal, right? And so I like that the way that I had it formatted, so that way I can zoom this way in and actually have her like in the middle of the screen like how I want to. Let's see. So I'm actually going to click position. It's already centered, so I didn't even have to do that. And so here, let's play it again. I get excited every time because that is epic. She is bad, honey. Okay. I'm sorry. This is how I teach. I just, okay. Now, here's going to come the fun part, okay? We're going to focus, Rye, focus. Here's going to come the fun part, and this is where we're going to end up having over 100 reels, like, immediately, okay? So, if I just add some words on here, okay? We want to add some words that are cute, classy, they fit the vibe, they do all the things, right? Let's see, we're at 10 minutes. We're at 10 minutes. We only got about 5 more minutes, and we finna throw this thing down, okay? So, here, I'm going to type in, this is going to be my hook, okay? But I want to make sure that it shows up well on the video. And here's also the thing. You don't want it to be too high because on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you're at, if you put it too high, it's going to be getting cut off by something. If you put it too low, way down here, you know, there's the username, there's your caption, there's the trending music over here, there's the like and the comment and the save and the share button, all of that stuff. So we need to make sure that we put it in the area where all of that stuff is not. Does that make sense? Okay, so my hook, I'm going to make it a color so that way I can actually see it. Hold on, let me see. Let me click off of it, and then I don't want to click the video. I'm going to click the words. I'm going to change the color to maybe white, okay? And then I'm even going to change the effects and put lift on there because that's going to make it kind of pop out a little bit more. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So now I can actually read the words whenever it's on here. And I don't have to use this font, but I really do like this font, like in real life. So I'm going to put this, but I'm going to stretch this out because then it will stay within the guidelines that I want it to be. So that's why I don't want it to be over here, because then it's going to be, once the words get added, the whole sentence is going to get cut off, right? So I'm going to actually make it to where it's only within like this section right here. Does that make sense? And I'm going to make the font even smaller because I just really do not want it to get cut off and mess everything up. Let's see, 42, 64, that's probably too big. So I'm going to do 56. That might be good for now, okay? So that's our hook. And then I'm going to say, I'm going to add another one. And instead of adding it fresh, I'm just going to reuse this one and click this, the duplicate button. And then I'm going to say, here's how. And then I'm going to push the down like this, because you always want to point them to your caption. You don't want to just give them a hook and not tell them what to do afterwards. Does that make sense? And so that's going to point them down to make them want to go and read my caption. Does that make sense so far? Hello? Does that make sense so far? I want you to type below, make sense, if it's making sense, okay? Now, okay, this really is going to be the fun part now. So what we're going to do is over here on apps, okay? I want you to click on apps. And it's going to pull this up here. And then if you scroll down just a smidge, right here where it says bulk create. Oh, baby, we about to throw down, okay? And then we're going to enter data manually, okay? Enter data manually. And you can go ahead and clear off this table because we don't need it. We don't need none of it. So we're going to, let me see how ChatGPT had it formatted. Okay, there's no title, there's no nothing. Okay, good. So I'm going to click right here in this first box. I'm going to paste it in here. Remember earlier, all I did was I highlighted all of these that it gave me. It highlighted it. I highlighted them, and then I copied it, and then now I'm in here. Let me get rid of this one. I got too many windows open. Too many windows. I copied it, and now I just pasted it in here. Does that make sense? Then I'm going to click done. All right, so that's all we got right here. And I don't even have to put a title on it. That's okay. So I'm going to connect. This is all of my hooks right here. I'm going to click on this. Boom, like that. The words. See how it highlighted it? And then see how that button right there just popped up? Click connect data. Boom, like that. And then I'm just going to click this that I just made. Super simple, easy. So simple. Do not overcomplicate it, okay? Then I'm going to click continue. And then it has everything selected. You do not need to touch anything. This is going to be 30. So I told you it was going to make 50, but we just going to do 30 and run with it, okay? Because 30, that's one a day. That's a whole month's worth of content. Excuse me. Or if you're posting 3 times a day, that's going to be the 10 days worth of content. We're about to do it in like 2 seconds. Okay, generate 30 designs. Oh, this is about to be, and it's already done. Did you see that? 2 seconds. Did you see that? So now I can view it in my folder right here. Boom. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. It's making all the videos. And you know what? It did turn out to be a little bit bigger than what I wanted. And see how this is on top of it? Almost all of them are not formatted like how I wanted them to be. So I think I probably need to actually move this up. I think that would probably fix all of them. If I move that up and maybe made it a little bit smaller. So here's what I'm going to do, because I'm showing it real time, because whenever you do this yourself, you might run into the same issue. And if I don't tell you how to fix it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just messed up everything. No, you didn't. I'm literally about to delete this. Move to trash, because I don't want too many things showing up in my Canva, confusing me, making me struggle, all the things. We're not doing that. So I'm going to go back to the video that I just had, okay? And all I'm going to do is those words ended up being bigger than what I wanted, so I'm going to make them smaller. Yep. And I'm going to move them up a little bit. I am. And honestly, if I was to re-prompt this video, I'd tell her, I'd say, pull her shirt up a little bit. Okay, because the twins are about to come out. We don't want the twins coming out. Okay, so now all I did was move that up a little bit, and I made it smaller. And now I'm just going to say generate 30 designs again. And it's done. Again, that fast. That's why I was okay deleting it, because I knew it was about to come right back. Circle back. Okay, now let's see what it created. Ooh, please, I beg you, stop Googling easy side hustle. Start here instead. Oh my gosh. Look at this. All these videos that I just made. Boom, boom, boom. Now, here's the thing, though. So, obviously, I don't want you to keep posting the same chick all the time. So, instead, what you'll just do is you'll click on a video, and then you can just grab any other video that you might have. Like, let's see. Let me go back to where it made my videos in the beginning. So, I'm going to go to the Canva AI. Let me see if I can pull back up the videos that I had before. I have so many people's, so many designs and stuff in here. Or actually, here, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to click uploads. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to show you how simple it could be. I'm going to type in elegant, classy woman like this. Obviously, use your own videos. The whole point of us making our own video was so that we can stand out and we don't look like everybody else. Use your own stuff, okay? I'm just putting this on here to just give you an example, okay? Oh, she cute. She cute. So if I just literally drag and drop like this, but this video does not need to be this big because it's vertical. So I'm going to fix it. Boom. There she is. She's bad. She's classy. She's doing all the things. Yes, she is. She's doing it. She is doing it. And then we're just going to drag it so that way we can see the whole video again like how we were supposed to. Does that make sense? Are we making sense? Are we making sense? And then I'm going to make it smaller. I want to make sure that she's in there like how she's supposed to be. Yes, honey. Yes, queen. Show us the fit, girl. Okay, cool. And then so then it worked anyways. Look, play. Bye-ow. Oh my goodness. And so then you could just rinse and repeat. And so then within the next 10 minutes or so, depending on how many videos you had ready to go, now boom, now you got all of these videos. And then all it takes from there is to add it to your social media page, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, whatever it is that you're creating, adding it to there. And then one last tip, okay? If you made it this far, good for you, because I'm not done giving you gems, okay? So that same keyword that we found earlier, hold on, let me pull it back up. Okay, side hustles to start with no money, right? That's what we had earlier, right? So those same keywords, hold on. Those same keywords, whenever we create our video, I need you to put it on the screen, okay? I need you to, if you're going to do a voiceover or something, I want you to say it. Whenever you type out your caption, in that first sentence, I need to see that exact keyword, side hustles to start with no money. If there are any hashtags that are relevant to that, I need you to use them. And I don't want you to just use any hashtags. I want you to use ones that sound similar to that one, okay? I teach inside my community hashtag clusters, so that way you can actually get categorized and you can really get your videos in front of the people that you're supposed to. Does that make sense? What else? SEO. If you want, this is all SEO, honestly. If on the cover page of your video, so before you upload it, right before you upload and you're able to change what the cover page is going to look like, I want you to add it there too. All of these touch points, this is more applicable to TikTok than it is Instagram, because TikTok's algorithm is phenomenal to where all of these places where you're putting it on the video, it can pick up on it and it will actually show your video to the people that need to see it. Okay? Does that make sense? I want you to put it in all those places. Everywhere. I need to see this keyword or this exactly like how it's written everywhere. So that way you can actually show up for this keyword and get in front of those people. Okay. And then last tip, in the caption, I don't want you to just use a ChatGPT. I don't want you to just use a ChatGPT caption that has no bearing and it doesn't feel natural whatsoever. Does that make sense? Like, I want you to write out a caption. And this is, just so you know, this is just one part of, like, inside the Instagram module where I teach a whole bunch of different strategies. I show you all different types of things. I'm making carousels, just like how we did, but we're making carousels, we're making videos, we're making all the things. And I'm giving you so many different tutorials on how to set everything up so that way you actually are successful. All the things, but I want you to be able to do this and show up in front of the people who need to see it. So often, we create videos that and we might get some views, we might get some comments, but it's never the comments from the people that we wanted to comment. It's never the views from the people that we wanted to see it. It's always like our peers, or it's a scammer, or it's a bot, or it's all these different types of things. And it makes it hard to build a business. I always say that if you are running 100 miles per hour, but you're running the wrong direction, then you still won't get to where you're supposed to be. You can be planting seeds, i.e. making videos. You can be making all these videos, but if they're not the videos that you should be making to get the followers, to get the views, to get the engagement, to get the sales, if it's not the right videos, then you will never reap the fruit that you're trying to bear. Does that make sense? For those of you that are not biblical, that means you're not going to get the result. You're doing the work, but you're not going to get the result because you're not doing the right work. You could be doing a lot of work and feel tired, but if it's not the right work, then it won't work. So if you are not already inside of Digital Product Sales School, it is that name for a reason, so then you need to be in here. So that way you can learn how to find your actual niche. So you know who you're actually supposed to be talking to. We're not talking to the world. We're talking to someone or something specific. So that way we can actually get the results. And we're not just talking to anyone that's specific. We are reaching people who actually want to buy from us. Okay. We're not going to be creating content that's just going to reach the world and nobody actually wants to buy. We're only going to be targeting buyers, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to show you how to set it up so that way it's automated. If you're on TikTok, I show you very similar steps, but I actually show you my screen of all the things of where to put it, how to put it, all the things. If you need to use ChatGPT, I'll show you how to. We got so many other bots in here, like the Hooks bot that I just showed you, that's going to write it all out for you. That's actually free inside here. So just like how I showed you where you just go into the module and click it, and then it uploads into your ChatGPT account. That's how all the bots that I have in here that I pre-programmed for you work. Like the ebook creator, it'll make your book in just a few minutes because I've already prompted it to ask you certain questions and to write it in a certain way. Threads, Canva, all the things that are here inside of Canva, same thing. I'm not just writing stuff out for you. No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm showing you my screen so that way you know how to do it. Does that make sense? I'm not someone that's just going to write it out. I'm going to show you. Anyways, we came here to make videos. I'm just showing you how to close sales, email marketing, all the things. Everything is step by step. We have coaching calls multiple times a week. In fact, tonight, we have a call tonight. So if you want to come and ask questions, get answers, do all the things, right here tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. I don't know what time zone you're in. Come on in. Let's look at your content. Ask some questions so we can figure out why you have not reached the results you were meant to have. Anyways, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this method? Did you do it? Okay. Did you just watch this video and not actually do anything? Because woo, what a waste. I told you 20 minutes. I've been yapping for the past 2 minutes. So I would say in 20 minutes, we definitely accomplished what we came here to accomplish. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you want to come in and come and hang out at our office hours tonight, I will link somewhere around here, 7 days for free. You can come in, get coaching, ask questions, get feel toned by the community, all the things, and we'll be happy to see you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed, prosperous, amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.